Miss Nicole.
I think one of my biggest mistakes was waiting to make sure things were perfect before putting myself out there. At some point, I used to be a little fearful of putting out content because I was thinking about what other people would think of me. When people thought, you know how sometimes, people think they know you, so they'd be a little surprised. And I think I mentioned earlier, like I can be around people, I can be around y'all, and we can be having a general conversation, and it can spark an idea, and I can create a story from it, but it has absolutely nothing to do with me. I'm just telling somebody else's story. So I used to be afraid to put out certain content, especially about sex and all this kind of stuff, because as grown as I am, I would have my classmates from high school and middle school. Oh, I ain't never heard you talk like that. Oh, I ain't never think you'll be. It's like, granted, I'm not telling. Yes, I've had sex before. Okay, but it's like, I'm not. I guess because I wasn't that girl in school that was a little advanced like the other people. So seeing the content and them knowing about the books now was like, oh, I didn't know you could talk like that. I'm grown. But this has absolutely nothing to do with me per se. But um I that's the amazing part of being able to create content. And I think another thing was just sitting on ideas and delaying launching products and content, and then just passing up, watching opportunities pass me, and seeing other people thrive in certain areas just was like one of my biggest mistakes. So now I'm not the type of person that I just dive head first. It's still thought out, it's still planned out, it has to make sense for me, but that was one of my biggest mistakes. So um I learned that perfection isn't always something you want to get it right, but consistency and honesty, it works.
I have two stories, and I'm like kind of torn on which one to kind of share about. But one part of them goes back to what Ronald was saying about analytics. Um, my last job before I went full entrepreneur um, was working at an e-commerce company, and it was all data driven.